Welcome to another Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union broadcast of Lumberjack Basketball. Join us as we bring you the action live from the court with Tim Parrish. We want to take a moment to thank all of our Lumberjack sports sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Now for the countdown to tip-off with Tim Parrish, and go Lumberjacks! And welcome, Lumberjack fans. Tim Parrish here at Lumberjack Gymnasium as we get set for the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip off as your Lumberjack boys get set to host 2A Central Idaho League foe, the Priest River Spartans that have made the trip from up north. JV game all tied up, just coming out of halftime. They are tied at 25 apiece here in the game this afternoon for game #1. And it's been a pretty good ball game for the JVs. The JV boys actually started off really strong. I think they started out with like a 9-0 lead. Priest River battled back in that first quarter to tie it once, and then St. Mary's took the lead right before the end of the first period. And then again, St. Mary's went out to a little bit of a lead before the end of the first half, and Priest River battled back. So it's been a very good ball game so far for the JV action. We're going to see if we can get through our recognize the senior wrestlers. They had their senior night last Wednesday, I think it was. We have the senior spotlight or the senior pamphlet for that. We're going to see if we can go through those seniors this evening, as well as a guest commentator, guest color analyst, whatever you want to call it, special guest on the radio tonight, as we will have a senior wrestler for St. Mary's High School. He's also a football and baseball player, and I think he's got a little bit of interest in broadcast. So he's Jackson Nantel is going to join us for the broadcast tonight. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and come back with the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip off. This is Lumberjack Basketball on 1240 KOFE St. Mary's.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credits for monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home, shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior night, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com. Tim Parrish here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. The Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off as the Lumberjack JV boys right now taking on the Priest River Spartans. Current score, Lumberjack JV up 32-27, 4.5 to go in the third period of play. We did say that we had our senior nights for our senior pamphlet for the senior wrestlers, and we will start off with that first. We'll take a look at our first senior, Brock Anderson. His guardians, Josh and Lisa Anderson. He has 12 years of wrestling. After high school, Brock plans to become a diesel mechanic. His activities in school include wrestling, football, and baseball. His most memorable moment was state his junior year. Brock would like to thank his mom, his dad, Sean, all the seniors, and all of his coaches over the years. That is St. Mary's Lumberjack senior wrestler, Brock Anderson. Now we'll take a look at the 2A Central Idaho League boys basketball standings. The Lumberjacks currently sit on top of those standings with a 9-6 overall record. Lumberjack boys are 4-1 in league play. Their last game, they beat the Logos Knights out of Moscow in a tight ball game, 55-54, and they will be hosting Orofino this coming up Friday for a rematch from when Orofino beat St. Mary's by double digits up in Orofino in a high-scoring, it was a battle of a game, and the score really doesn't indicate how close that game was. It was actually a lot closer than that 12-point differential, but it was a battle, and St. Mary's wants to get redemption on their home court, so that's going to be on Friday. We will have the action here on KOFE. St. Mary's moved up in the Idaho sports rankings after the win against Logos. Logos ranked 38th in the state in Max Prep. St. Mary's moved up to 4th in the Idaho sports rankings. But as of yesterday, they hadn't moved anywhere in the Max Preps ranking. St. Mary's dropped down to 13th after their loss to Orofino. They had been up around 7th. They lost to Orofino. They moved down to 13th in the Max Preps rankings. And I would have thought that beating the 38th ranked team in the state, regardless of it being a 1A school, that would have moved St. Mary's up some, but it didn't in those Max Preps rankings. I haven't checked today to see if they did change at all, but I'm really curious about how that affected the Lumberjacks or didn't affect their placing in Max Preps. The Orofino Maniacs are 6-9 on the season. They are 5-2 in league play. They beat the Lumberjacks 81-69 on the first, and they are at Logos tonight. Going to be curious to see what that score ends up being. As Orofino played Logos earlier in the season, they got beat by I think 20 points or more when they played Logos the first time. The Maniacs, 13th in Idaho sports rankings, 18th in Max Preps. The Kellogg Wildcats, Lumberjacks will go play them next week. They are 6-12 overall with a 3-4 record. They lost 46-60 to St. Mary's in their last game that they played. That was back on the 30th, and they don't play again until the 9th. They will be at Wallace, so kind of a long layoff there for the Wildcats to not get any games squeezed in to help keep fresh. They are 21st in both Idaho Sports and Max Preps rankings. The Grangeville Bulldogs, we're not used to seeing the Bulldogs down in the 4th spot here in league play. They're usually almost right underneath. They're right there with St. Mary's. They are 3-11 this year, having an off season for the Bulldogs. 3-5 in league play. They lost 60-56 in overtime to Priest River in Grangeville on the 3rd. They will be at Prairie on the 7th. That is tomorrow. And they are 23rd in Max Preps and 23rd in Idaho sports rankings. The Priest River Spartans, who are coming in tonight to take on the Lumberjacks, 4-11 on the season, 2-5 in league play. Don't let the records fool you, as they have beat Orofino and they have beat Grangeville. They beat Grangeville, like I said, 60-56 in overtime on the third. They did beat Kellogg 33-31 earlier in the season. I think it was in Kellogg. And after tonight, they will be hosting Coeur de Christ Academy. That'll be on the 9th. They are ranked 25th in Idaho sports, 26th in the Max Preps ranking. That's a look at your 2A Central Idaho League standings. We'll take a break and come back and look at the Idaho sports top 5 in the power rankings, coaches polls, media polls, and Max Preps rankings. We'll also take a look at another wrestling senior when we return with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to tip off right here on 1240 KOFE St. Mary.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown team. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Tired of wasting your money on credit card processing fees? Call Flat Creek Payments. We will help you reduce or eliminate your credit card processing fees. Take a moment to review those fees you paid last month. You know, the ones that slipped through the cracks. Now imagine having all that money back in your pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Let Flat Creek Payments make that dream a reality. Call Flat Creek Payments today, 208-695-1056. That's 208-695-1056. Flat Creek Payments. Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Son Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Son Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course for safety and training information. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler drops in the toilet, to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time. Tim Parrish back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium as we run down on the third period of the JV game. This is the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. It's all tied up, coming down to the last 6 seconds in the third period. JV boys and the JV Spartans. And it is 34-34, and I think they just made a shot right at the buzzer, but I think the refs aren't going to count it. I thought it was really close, but the ref is saying no on that bucket at the buzzer. So 34-34, JV boys with Priest River going into the final period of play here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. Our next senior is the man, the myth, the legend, if you remember him having almost the rushing yard record in football. It is Trey Gibson. The senior is guardians of Chris and Andy Gibson. Trey is going to go play football at College of Idaho. He's going to be playing for the Yotes. So congratulations on that. He has many, many moons of wrestling. After high school, he plans to play college football. Activities in school is wrestling, ASB, football, and baseball. His most memorable moment was last year's state trip. Trey would like to thank his mom, his dad, his grandma, Aubrey, Kiefer, Kinley, Ava, Eli, Atlee, all the coaches and teammates, the fellas, and the Lumberjack community. That is St. Mary's Lumberjack senior, Trey Gibson. Now back to the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. And now we'll take a look at those coaches' polls and standings and give you a rundown of those. The Idaho Sports Power Rankings, the top 5 is, you'll see a very common denominator here, Coal Valley Christian, who is pretty dominant. I think they're 18-1 now. And they aren't just beating teams. They're typically beating teams by 10, 15, even 20 points. Coal Valley, #1, Ambrose 2, Wendell 3, St. Mary's #4, and North Fremont #5 in the Max Prep rankings. The coaches poll has Coal Valley and Ambrose at 1 and 2. The bottom 3, it's North Fremont, Melba, and New Plymouth. It is a lot of the same names, schools, through all of these rankings. Max or media poll rankings, you've got Coal Valley and Ambrose, the top 2, North Fremont that 3rd spot, New Plymouth in the #4, and Melba at the #5. Again, same top 3, and the bottom 2 are the same as well, but just flipped. In the Max Preps rankings, these are the ones that they seed the state tournament with. You've got Coal Valley and Ambrose up top, New Plymouth in that 3rd spot. Wendell, a name that's not even mentioned. Well, no, they are in the Idaho Sports rankings. That's #3. They are #4 in the Max Preps rankings, with North Fremont being down in that #5 slot. So that's a look at your coaches polls and power rankings for Idaho Sports and for Max Preps. We'll take another break, come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off from Lumberjack Gymnasium right here on 1240 KOFE, St. Mary's.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff, and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh pow. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes in all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports, located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years' experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Bennewash, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric. Tim Parrish back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium for your Paulette's #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. Lumberjacks hosting the Priest River Spartans. Lumberjack boys basketball action. 2A Central Idaho League matchup. This is the, I think I already said that, the Paulette's #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. 5:45 to go in the fourth period for the JV boys basketball game. JV boys trail now 40-37 to Priest River. JV. We've got another senior coming your way for our wrestlers. It's one of our female wrestlers, Skyla Hernandez. Her guardians are Krista Hernandez and Neil Patton. After high school, Skyla plans to become a mechanical engineer. Activities in school is wrestling. Her most memorable moment was fracturing her eye socket on a girl's hip. She would like to thank her coaches, everyone who's helped her, and herself. That is St. Mary's Lumberjack senior wrestler, Skyla Hernandez. Now taking a look at the area sports action, we're looking at Lakeside Knights and Kootenai Warriors. The Lakeside boys are having a very solid season, 11-2 overall, 3-0 in league play. They beat Clark Fork 90-50 on the 3rd. They will be at Clark Fork on the 8th for a rematch. The girls team for Lakeside, the Knights, are 8-8 overall, 3-1 in league play. They beat Genesis Prep 54-34 on the 5th. And that was district tournament game for them. They will be playing Wallace on the 7th. The winner of that game will go to the state play-in game. Yes, I did say state play-in game. The district champion out of that district has to play a play-in game to make it to state. The 1 seed will play a 4 seed. So that is how that one's set up for them. And it's probably going to be the same for the boys, I would imagine. The Kootenai boys, they are 1-10 on the year, 0-2 in league play, lost 60-30 to Court of Christ Academy in Court of Christ Academy, and they are hosting Wallace on the 7th, and that is it for area sports with Lakeside and Kootenai. We'll take another break, come back with more of the Paulette's #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off from Lumberjack Gymnasium after a word from our sponsors. For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and, of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette-Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette-Record, pick up a copy today.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With 6 professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Six Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Six Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, "Go Lumberjacks!" Cold weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's. Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255. Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds, located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsor. Tim Parrish back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. Paulette's #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off as your Lumberjacks hosting the Priest River Spartans. JV game, I took a second to look away, and it was basically neck and neck, and it's still pretty close. 2:44 to go. JV boys trailing 46-41. In this game, like I said earlier, St. Mary's, the JV started off with a bang, and Priest River has fought back and made this game where they are making St. Mary's work for it if they want to get the win. So it's going to come down to the wire for this one. Jackson Mantell, we've mentioned in our Facebook post, I think I mentioned at the top of our broadcast, he has made it from wrestling practice and has stepped up. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, we got to make sure your levels look like they're good too. Sweet. We are looking at recognizing our senior wrestlers because you guys had your senior night last week, so I've been going through the senior pamphlet. So our next senior is Maddie Johnson, and this kid, I'm so sad for her because she got hurt during soccer season this year, so she was out. Was it in soccer season or before? It was in soccer season. Yeah, it was in a game, and or maybe a practice. I don't remember.
It was in a game, yeah.
So I always hate to see players injured regardless, but it always sucks more, and I hate seeing senior athletes hurt in their when it takes them out of their whole season year because it sucks. It's your last year of high school sports. So
yeah. So
she was injured. She looks like she's making a pretty good recovery, but I don't think she played. I don't think she was supposed to be recovered enough to do any summer sports either.
Well, last I heard, she was talking about doing freestyle and Greco wrestling in the spring and summer yet. So I don't know. She seems like she's doing good. Her recovery's going good. So
that's good. She's a heck of a wrestler from what I've seen, and she's had a good junior year and put a lot of work into her wrestling career.
Yeah.
Her guardian is Kelly Johnson. She has 5 years of wrestling. After high school, she plans to go to the Citadel in South Carolina and afterwards serve in the U.S. military as an officer. Plans to wrestle in the off-season and continue to help grow girls wrestling by helping out with club wrestling. Her activities in school is soccer, wrestling, track, National Honor Society, and Distinguished Young Women. Her most memorable moment was getting fake tattoos done in the girls' bathroom at District and being part of the team. Maddie would like to thank her coaches, Dennis, Hayden, Harvey, Joe, and Pete. They have supported her on and off season, and she couldn't ask for better coaches. She would like to thank her teammates for helping her grow and having patience with her quietness. She would like to thank her friends for practicing, supporting, and helping start Girls Club Wrestling. Lastly, she would like to thank her mom for supporting and giving her the multiple opportunities to excel in the sport in camps and tournaments on and off the season. And I do apologize taking some little pauses there because I'm trying to pay attention to the action on the floor as well. We've got 1:06 to go in this game, and the Lumberjack JV boys a chance to tie it up from the free throw line. They trail 46-44 with Jackson Harold at the charity stripe, and he makes the first one. That was our second to last senior, Maddie Johnson. Of course, the man here happened to be the last senior in the pamphlet, so I get to read his to him essentially while he's sitting here. We'll take a quick look at the Lumberjack girls season. As everybody may know, that came to an end last night in Orofino. District tournament action. Lumberjack girls, that game started out very good. At the end of the first half, it was 19-13, and Lumberjack girls trailed, but it was an early battle, and they came up and lost, though. They lost it 40-19, and sounds like the girls had a very rough second half of action. They didn't score but 6 points in that second half, so that was a tough second half for the girls, and that ended their season. So we're proud of them girls. They had kind of a rough season, finished, I think it was 3-13 on the year, but those girls battled hard every game. They never gave up on any game they played in. It just, things didn't fall the right way for them this year.
They did. Not a tough season.
Not to mention you're going up against a buzzsaw league opponent with Grangeville, and Kellogg girls aren't too far behind Grangeville's level right now. I mean, maybe a couple of steps, but Kellogg's pretty solid as well this year. So
Grangeville's good. They're good. They got a good shot at winning the state championship.
Well, they're ranked first in the state for a reason, you know.
Yeah.
First in the state in both polls for state amongst all girls basketball teams, and also in the Central Idaho, or in the 2A classification. So, and they've built that program not unlike Coach Chase here. I think they've built that program with a lot of summer ball, a lot of off-season, you know, practice and tournaments and stuff. And that's one thing that I think Coach Krumhauer and Coach Daniels, the JV coach, they want to try to get these girls here in St. Mary's to want to do summer league and to help build the program. And I think Cooper Daniels had said that he would coach them if they would get the girls together to play. So we'll have to see what happens with that as we come up on summer league basketball. And there's a bucket and a foul by Priest River with 53 seconds on the clock. So that'll give them a 2-point lead and a chance to go ahead by 3 with 53 seconds. This game coming down to the wire. There's a couple of names on this JV roster, a couple of numbers on the JV roster for Priest River. I kind of think they brought a couple of guys down from their varsity, maybe floaters, to play solidly to play JV tonight. So that might be helping them a little bit. It is a 3-point lead for Priest River. We'll take a break, come back. This game might be wrapped up, might be going into overtime, but we're going to take a break and come back after this. Looking for a hard-working, reputable, licensed, and insured construction company in Benoit County? Need a remodel, pole barn, or deck? Whatever your construction needs may be, Colton Construction LLC is waiting for your call. 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC, licensed, insured, and ready to give you your free estimate today. Give them a call, 208-315-7333. That's 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC. Ask about their military discount.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Cold weather is coming, and the Country Fair in St. Mary's has all the clothing to keep you warm outside. Insulated bibs and coveralls, fleece-lined pants, and Carhartt jeans, to name a few. Also hunting clothing and boots. So whether it's plowing the snow or playing in it, let the Country Fair in St. Mary's keep you warm all winter long. And don't forget they still have a great selection of boots, hunting, and fashion clothing at the Timber Country as well. And thank you for shopping local. That's the Country Fair on Main Street in St. Mary's.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I'm telling you anyway. There's a resort in St. Mary's. Now, it's not a big fancy resort with a hotel and all that stuff, but it's a family fun resort, a place to take the family for a night of fun or a day of playing on the St. Mary's River. The Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's is a full arcade with lunch and dinner. Hidden Gem Resort also offers rentals of kayaks, paddleboards, and pedal boats in the summertime. I'm not finished yet. How about birthday party packages and bounce house rentals? I know, that's a lot, but there's still more. The Hidden Gem Resort also has a campground and private beach for campers and parties. To book your next party, call the Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's at 208-783-7306. That's 208-783-7306. Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844.
Tim Parrish back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium, joined by Jackson Nantel, and the JV game comes final, and St. Mary's led most of it with 2:09 to go in the third. Priest River took their first lead, and then we had a couple of quick lead changes, a couple of ties, but Priest River able to get the win over St. Mary's, 46-52, and I think that makes our JV boys 10-3 or 10-4. They're having a very solid season. But they couldn't get the win here with this one tonight. Let's hope that the varsity boys can split those matches with the Priest River and get the win here this evening against a pretty good Spartans team. They're a team that they're kind of like a sleeper. You can't really overlook them. Taking a look at the previous game, that was St. Mary's hosting Logos on Saturday. The final score, St. Mary's wins that game, and I wrote that down wrong. It was 55-54. Lumberjacks get the lead right towards the end. A untimely technical foul by Logos head coach gave St. Mary's 4 free throws and the possession with like 6 seconds on the clock. And St. Mary's, well, that was when St. Mary's took the lead. They had J.J. Yearout knock down the 2 free throws. They let Seth Swallows come in, who's the best free throw shooter on the team this year, take the next 2 free throws, and he missed those free throws. St. Mary's could have extended that by, I think, 3 or 4 points. And Coach Chase afterwards talking to him. He was coaching up the guys on what to do when they got the ball back and stuff. He wasn't really focusing or paying attention on the free throw shooting. In hindsight, he said that they should have let JJ shoot all 4 free throws because he just made 2. But hey, that's just a coaching thing. You know, Coach Chase may have been the coach for 9 years right now, but this is his 10th year. But even as a coach, you're constantly learning. Players are learning, coaches are learning. So it was just something that they will maybe see a little differently if that situation comes up again. Logos started out in that game shooting better than St. Mary's in the first half. But at the end of the game, St. Mary's was 45% from 2-point range. Logos was 39%. Logos did shoot better from 3-point range, 36%, while St. Mary's was 28%. Overall field goal percentage, Lumberjacks were at 39% and Logos at 38%. Free throw line, St. Mary's 43% from the stripe. Logos was 40%. And Monday, the practice, when I came out here, they were going over some fundamentals, some following through, just a little bit of freshening up on some of that free throw stuff, trying to get that corrected. I say just about every game, especially if it looks like it's going to be a close game, free throws can win you or lose you a game very easily, especially in a close matchup. And these games down the stretch, St. Mary's doesn't want to have to say at a practice afterwards or a Monday meeting or a game after the game day that we lost this game because we shot poorly from the free throw line and they shot better. So that's one thing that they were emphasizing a little bit on that practice yesterday. Rebounding, St. Mary's with 25, Logos had 23. Turnovers, St. Mary's had 16, Logos with 14. Logos had 11 points off turnovers, St. Mary's just 5. Both teams had 6 points off the bench. There was 5 ties, 6 lead changes. Logos led by as much as 10 at one point. St. Mary's led by 2. Wyatt Holmes, he had 13 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists for the Lumberjacks. J.J. Yearout had 11 points. That Swallows had 10. Jack Barta, one of his best scoring nights, had 8. Xavier Sloper had 7. Hayden DeFort with 4. And Garcia had 2 points for the Lumberjacks. You weren't at that. Were you? No, you guys were wrestling, weren't you?
Yeah. I was down in Charlotte wrestling.
How did that one go for you guys? I don't think I've ever heard on how that tournament went yet.
We had a lot of guys that didn't go. We had a lot of guys sick, so we had a lot of starters that didn't come, like Trey Gibson, Aiden Yearout, they didn't come down. Having those guys out really hurt. So as a team, we couldn't really do much, but there was a lot of tough competition down there. A lot of good 3 and 4A teams there, but we wrestled pretty well.
Well, that's good. You guys have seemed to have been wrestling pretty well all year. We're going to talk a little bit about the wrestling here later on as we get through this, but we're going to take a quick break. I completely forgot when we came back from that last break to go over our final senior, and he's sitting right in front of me, so that was my bad. But that JV game was down to the wire, too. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to tip-off. When your car's not running right, you want an honest mechanic that provides quality work at an affordable price. That can be tough, unless your dad owns a repair shop. But in St. Mary's, times have changed. You have Jim's Auto, and they treat every customer like family. Get everything from regular maintenance to major repairs done at Jim's Auto and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto doesn't just offer oil changes. They're a full-service shop. Jim's Auto can diagnose that check engine light, change your brakes, and fix your alignment. Ask about Jim's Auto's new express lane with same-day or next-day oil and tire services. And don't forget, Jim's Auto is an authorized Tire Pros dealer with nationwide warranty, service protection plan, and free roadside assistance. Jim's Auto and Tire Pros located at 69 Milwaukee Road, St. Mary's. Nellie's Kitchen at the River City Mall is your all-day breakfast headquarters. Well, almost. Nellie's Kitchen is open 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and serves nothing but breakfast all day long. Stop by Nellie's Kitchen today and try their breakfast sandwich, the Nellie, or have a fan favorite, the Slumgolian. Nellie's Kitchen is open Tuesday to Sunday, 7 to 1, and offers breakfast the entire time. Eat in or call in your order at 208-245-2223. That's 208-245-2223. Nellie's Kitchen located at the River City Mall in St. Mary's. Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks and Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1 million in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's. And we are back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. Tim Parrish joined by Jackson Nantel. Lumberjack Basketball, JV boy, or the varsity boys, down here on the floor warming up, getting ready to take on the Priest River Spartans. every single league game for the boys here on out since they lost that one to Orofino. You wouldn't think that one loss would be that big of a difference, but St. Mary's and Orofino are kind of the ones that are right now in the battle for that district or that league title and getting that chance to host all their games at home, which is huge. And this is big for Orofino because the last several years, Orofino has not really been a team that's been up there battling for that spot. So Orofino's coming on strong. We're just hoping that they can't continue that consistency of that much scoring and that shooting prowess because it's going to be tough if they do that again here in St. Mary's to get a win on them.
Oh, yeah, they've looked good recently, but so have we. So
definitely can't let Loudon Cochran come in here and score 27 points in St. Mary's or more than that. You know, you're going to have to lock him down.
Oh, yeah. He's been on fire recently.
Taking a look at the last game for St. Mary's, or no, not the last game, the last meeting, we're at our opponent preview. Nope, actually, I almost forgot again because I don't have that sitting in front of me. We got to get our last senior wrestler here. So that would be the Jackson Nantel that's sitting here with us. He is guardians, Ryan and Catherine Nantel. He has only 3 years of wrestling.
Yeah, I started wrestling my sophomore year.
What did you do your freshman year? You didn't play any sport in the?
I didn't do a winter sport my freshman year. Should have wrestled, but hindsight.
After high school, Jackson plans to play college baseball and pursue a career in youth ministry. His activities in school, football, wrestling, and baseball. His most memorable moment was when the entire team got food poisoning at state 2 years ago. That had to have been rough.
Yeah, that was not fun. Everyone but two of us lost out on the first day, so we all went and ate a bunch of food. I think it was the Burger King. We ate Burger King. Everyone got sick. That bus ride back to Pocatello was not fun. I'll tell you that much.
And I'm not going to read them off here. I don't know if you've got them memorized. I'll let you do your own thank you. You want to just read what you had on here?
Yeah, I guess. Might as well.
Who do you want to thank, Jackson? You did this already once when we did a senior spotlight.
All right. So what I got written down, I'd like to thank my mom and dad for always supporting me and spending every Saturday in the gym. My brothers, Sawyer and Carter. Cody for being my best friend, always having my back no matter what. Emma for being my little sister. And Jenny for being my second mom, and Craig for the impact he had on my life and being my inspiration every day. Sabrina for supporting me along my walk with Christ. Scott for being my practice partner and best friend and always pushing me to get better every day. Of course, Trey, Brock, and the rest of my teammates, and my coaches, Dennis, Hayden, Harvey, Joe, and Peter, and above all, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
All right. That is our final senior wrestler, Jackson Nantel. You still got baseball, thankfully, but winding down on that senior
yeah, district's coming up here in a couple of weeks here in St. Mary's, so
that's cool.
That'll be fun.
So taking a look at Priest River, they are in the 2A Central Idaho League, of course. They're coached by Jaden Barrett. It is his third year at the helm. They are 4-11 on the season, 2-5 overall. They beat Grangeville in overtime, 60-56 on the third. They lost to St. Mary's back on January 4th, 50-39 in Priest River. But like I said, they're a tough team. They beat Orofino 31-30 in Orofino, and they've only won they may have only won 2 of their last 6 games, but they aren't a team to look over. It's kind of like one of those things. You look at their record. Coach Chase does a good job of this, though. They could be a trap team, but Coach Chase usually does a good job of making sure that they don't look over a team. Taking a look at the last meeting, St. Mary's shot 38% from 2-point range, but look at this. Priest River was 55% in the game from 2-point range, so that's a massive shooting percentage for 2-point shots. They did struggle from 3-point range at 16%. St. Mary's shot 36%. Overall field goal percentage was 37% for the Lumberjacks, 31% for Priest River. St. Mary's, they had a good night shooting from the free throw line, 72% to the Spartans' 40%. They only went to the free throw line 5 times and only made 2 of them, did Priest River. And St. Mary's, they've been on a cold streak the last 4 games or so from the free throw line, so they want to reverse that. Rebounds, St. Mary's was out-rebounded 32-28. Fouls, the Spartans had 18, St. Mary's had 11. 10 turnovers for St. Mary's, 16 turnovers for Priest River. St. Mary's had 8 points off turnovers. The Spartans had 6 points off turnovers. And points off the bench, it was 9 for St. Mary's, 5 for the Spartans. Leading scorer, St. Mary's had 3 guys in double digits in that game. Xavier Sloper was 15 points and 5 rebounds, 88% from the free throw line. He was 7 of 8. He had 3 steals. Seth Swallows had 12 points, 4 rebounds. Year Out had 10 points with 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and an assist. Wyatt Holmes had 7 points with 3 rebounds. He was 75% from the charity stripe. Landon Holmes had 2 points and 6 rebounds. Isaiah Gustav had 2 points and 1 rebound. And Jack Barta had 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, and 5 assists against Priest River. That is the one thing that St. Mary's is dangerous with. And again, we talk about this. They are a young squad, but there's so much depth as far as who could go off on one night to the next for scoring-wise. Seth's had a couple of quiet nights in a row, but other guys have picked that up and had bigger nights. JJ Year Out, he's getting stronger and stronger as the year goes on. He's just a sophomore, as is 3/4 of our varsity roster. So I said it earlier in the year, this is a team. I've had so many people ask me at the beginning of the year when we lost 4 straight. They said, man, it might be kind of a rough year calling Lumberjack boys, huh? And I just said, they're going to be fine. I said, they're a young squad. They're going to take some early lumps. Once the sophomores get some confidence and say, hey, we belong on this varsity squad. We can play this game at the speed that the varsity does. And they get used to the contact and a little bit more physicality, they're going to be fine. And they've now won 8, 9 of the last, or not, what are we, 9 and 6? So we've lost I think 9 of the last 11 games. And they're just coming on strong. It's still going to be a tough road. Do I think they can win districts and win league and make that trip to state? I think so. They're going to have to play some pretty good ball down the stretch, but they're coming on at the right time. How many games? What do you think? I mean, you've been here for a few basketball games, right? What is your take from a guy that doesn't really play basketball? But
well, I don't play basketball, but I like to think that I know basketball pretty well. So I think I definitely had my doubts about the beginning of the season. They did start super slow, but they picked it up. They've been playing really, really well recently, and they keep playing like this. I definitely think they got a good shot at winning districts going down to state. But Orfino's also been playing really well recently, so I really think it can go either way. But I think if we keep playing how we have been, we'll have home court advantage for districts, and I think that'll be a big part about winning districts. So,
but luckily we get that 1.5 seed. So I mean, if worse comes to worse and we have to play a play-in game, I still think they can make it state depending on who they got to play from down south.
Yeah, District 3, their District 3 is always just so good. They always got 3 or 4 good teams down there. So best bet, just win districts.
Yeah, and I know that our younger guys here, their goals this year were to keep that streak of district championships going and to get that 10th straight appearance at state as well. It's just those are the 2 main goals for these guys. Talking about Year Out, he actually is the leading scorer right now. I know we got Wyatt Holmes and JJ at 11 points per game, but JJ has a 3-point advantage now on senior Wyatt Holmes. JJ has 164 points on the year, and Wyatt has 161 points on the season. Wyatt leads the team in rebounds, and he should. He's one of the tallest guys out there. He's got 116 rebounds so far, 32 block shots. And he's tied for leading in assists with 29 assists on the season. He's tied with none other than Jack Barta. Jack, the Barta boys I thought would have stronger seasons, but they're still kind of filling things out. I mean, they were 2 of the leading scorers on JV. But they're doing their bit as far as, like I said, Jack has 29 assists on the year.
Yeah, you got to remember he's just a sophomore too,
and he was only 5'6", a little bit taller for those more trouble for those guys sometimes. Yeah. They've just got to find their niche and their groove, and Coach Chase again is doing a good job putting them in places where they can help the team win games. So
those Barta boys, they're hard workers.
And JJ Year Out leads the team in steals. He has 43 on the season. The team has a total of 124. So he's very close to half of the steals for the team. JJ's points, 60 of those points are off of turnovers. So he gets a lot of steals, and he lays them up and in. Or if somebody else gets a steal, he gets assists down the floor and puts it up in it as well. So JJ's really impressing me. That kid's going to be strong. He's going to be fun to watch. A couple of other ones I've been talking about that are going to be fun to watch and have been fun to watch is Kian Garcia. He doesn't play a lot right now. He does get minutes on varsity, but just watching him on JV and stuff, he's going to be a stud by the time he's a senior. I mean, he's already good. He's going to just be.
No, he makes the most of those varsity minutes he gets.
And then Kason Sexton, if you can get him going from outside in the game, you just about can't stop him. So he's going to be another fun one to see up in that varsity level. Again, a little bit of a height issue with a couple of those guys, but me and Jason Thompson were talking about it a minute, or was it him that I was talking to about it? I think so. We've talked about St. Mary's not having a lot of height next year, but there's a lot of guys that are 6'2", 6'3", that are young, that are going to grow. You know, you got Gabe Long. He's just a freshman. He's showing up at 6'1" already.
Hayden DeFort.
Yeah, Landon Ribrick. Even Jamin Harold. I mean, we're going to have some pretty big bodies and stuff by the time especially by the time they're seniors.
Landon's been getting taller too. He ends up the same size as Wyatt next year, I think.
There's gonna be some size there. One thing I want to get to before we talk a little bit about wrestling to find out what's coming up for you guys, I do want to mention that tomorrow, St. Mary's School District 41, well, not tomorrow, but the school district here in St. Mary's is set to revise their district-wide strategic plan. They're going to have input from the community. They have a meeting tomorrow at the Hayburn Cafeteria at 7 p.m. So if you want to have some input on that, be sure to go check it out. 7 p.m. at the Hayburn Cafeteria tomorrow, and we might have run out of time to talk right now about wrestling, but we will. We got half time to go still. What is your guys' next action? When do you guys go back to?
So we've got some guys, our JV and some of our younger varsity guys are going to be in Lake City this weekend for the Lake City JV tournament. But varsity, we got an off weekend this weekend, so next time we'll be in action will be here in St. Mary's at Districts.
No, you want to come up to Kendrick? You can hitch a ride with me on Saturday.
I'll think about that offer. That might be fun.
I've got to get an email out to Kendrick's AD to let him know I'm coming. Idaho Sports is going to be there also. So. We're waiting to get I usually take a break when we do our national anthem, mainly because with our YouTube stream, it doesn't really bother us none, but when we play it from a recorded track, we get a copyright hit for copyrighted music. So I usually go to a break during our national anthem. And then I turn it down. Oh, I never did turn it up on the NFHS network. Got to remember when I do my intros for the starting lineups to bring up the for NFHS. Okay, we'll take a break.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary.
And we are back. Tim Parrish, Jackson Nantel, Lumberjack Gymnasium, getting ready for the starting lineups. Welcome in everybody on the NFHS Network camera. I usually turn that up a little bit sooner. Kept getting distracted and forgetting. Starting lineup with the Spartans. The first starter will be the number 0 of sophomore Lucas Matthews. The next starter, the number 3 of Sawyer Stout. He's a junior. The number 15 of Carter Korf. He is a junior. The number 32, a junior, Carter Cook. And the number 35, Brock Krager. I hear that the Spartans have one of their starters out tonight. He sprained his ankle or something like that. They are coached, of course, by Jaden Barrett in his third season. Now the Lumberjack starters, we've got the senior, 6'4", senior post, Wyatt Holmes. We got the 5'6" sophomore guard, Jack Barta. The 6-foot sophomore guard, number 4, JJ Yearout. Definitely has earned that starting time this year. The number 32 of sophomore guard, and he is 6 foot tall, Xavier Sloper. And of course, the number 44 of 6'1" senior guard, Seth Swallows. Lumberjacks coached by Brian Chase. And Lumberjacks in their home white and green, white with green numbers. The Spartans in black and orange. St. Mary's will be going right to left, left to right on your radio dial. Spartans will be going right to left and coming up towards us as we sit up in the weight room here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. Getting ready for that opening tip. Once again, welcoming in everybody on the NFHS Network camera. Also, we have our audio stream on YouTube and also on KOFE radio. Everybody ready? Wyatt Holmes at the midcourt circle with the 32 of Carter Cook. St. Mary's controls the opening tip. Lumberjacks have it up at the midcourt circle. It's Barta. He's going to go to the right side of the floor, all the way down towards the corner. Looks in to feed Holmes as Holmes came down the block. Shot is contested. It's missed, and the rebound goes to the Spartans. Lucas Matthews controls it for Priest River. He has it up top, guarded by Barta. Now swings it to the wing, right side to Corp. Looking into the short corner to Krager. Krager stood up by Swallows. Going to get a three on the way, short. Rebound to Wyatt Holmes. Sloper has it, right side corner. Now to Yearout. Yearout kind of in no man's land back there between the circles. Going to get it back over to Sloper on the wing. Still working that right side. Again, looking into the post. Holmes works his way in, puts that one up, and it rims around. It toilet bowls around for a while and falls through. St. Mary's with the first bucket. 2-0, early first period. Lumberjacks, a bit of pressure in the backcourt. Spartans have it. Backing it back out. Deflection there by Barta. Spartans will keep the possession. St. Mary's, I forget, I didn't write that down, but they get a lot of deflections every game. Very active defensively. St. Mary's looks to be in a man defense. Maybe it's a little bit of a hybrid, because I know, no, it's a man. Okay, Swallows is following his guy as well. They've got the ball down to the right wing. That's into the hands of Matthews. Get a big swat and a blocked shot by Wyatt Holmes there. The ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by St. Mary's. So essentially an offensive rebound there for the Spartans. Got to get the shot clock right. It's at 4 seconds. I don't know if it ever got set right to begin with. I always forget to take a look at the shot clock. I'm still getting used to it myself this year. They weren't required this year, so that's the whole kind of point of they encourage, the IDHSA encourage schools to try to get them installed this year, get used to running them so that next year it will be required across all classifications. So they're trying to get that set, I don't know, probably at like 33, 34, or I might be less than that. I might be 20 seconds. 19? Oh, they're really working it down there. He said, I didn't see where it was when I was paying attention. I think when it got deflected out of bounds, I think they forgot to stop it is what it was. So, yeah, they only had 8 seconds on the clock when they put that one up for the shot clock. 2-0 Lumberjacks lead, early first period. 6:35 to go. Spartans to inbound from baseline. Right side, they get it, or left side, yeah, right side of their bucket. Going to get a shot up, a late whistle, but it's going to be a foul against St. Mary's. They're going to call that on Wyatt. That would be his first foul. That sends the 32 of Carter Cook to the free throw line. I didn't bother writing down free throw percentages for the Spartans because they only went to the free throw line 5 times last time. And they missed that first free throw. Carter Cook with the miss there. Second free throw is off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Wyatt Holmes, and the Lumberjacks go the other way. JJ has it at the elbow, crosses the free throw line, pulls up just in the short corner, basically, in the middle of the block. Going to get it over to Sloper now, left side. Sloper drives, little underhanded layup, and it's going to be up and good on the reverse layup. 4-0, Lumberjacks with the lead. Spartans get it to the top of the key. Into the hands of Krager. Now they swing it over to Stout. Stout hands it off to Matthews. Matthews takes it up to the midcourt circle. St. Mary's looks like they've fallen into a zone defense. Into their 2-3. Free throw line, left wing. Back to the top of the key. Now to the right wing. Three-pointer by Stout. That shot won't go. Sloper with the rebound for the Lumberjacks. Sloper takes it down to the right wing. Picks up his dribble. Top of the key now to Year Out. Year Out surveys. Thought about trying to fling it into Sloper. Instead, drives the right side of the block, and Year Out lays it up and in. Lumberjacks out to a 6-0 lead. Good start for the Lumberjacks, I'd say.
Oh, yeah.
Going to get it down right side. Spartans, they get their first bucket. That one's going to come from Carter Cook. Throw from the right side. Got up and laid it up. Lumberjacks did a good job of not fouling. And they,
JJ, you're
yeah. Did he get an assist, or did he drive it down there and just
he drove it down there.
Put it up and in from the short corner? 8-2, Lumberjacks lead. Foul the other way, and that's not the one that Coach Chase wants to see getting 2 fouls early in this one. That's going to be Wyatt Holmes. They talked about this in practice that they're going to be trying. We want to get fouls on their bigs, but they're going to be trying to get fouls on our bigs also.
Carter Cook again, too. Back to the stripe.
Barnes 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Make it 0 for 3. Really seems like a lot of teams are struggling from the free throw line this year, honestly.
8 to 40 to the game for Wyatt Holmes.
Even the girls side, I don't think any of my opponent's stats have their girls at like 37% free throw. Second one is good.
8-3 Lumberjacks. Barta has it.
Barta has it up top. Guarded by Stout. He's going to work to the right side. Looks for Swallows at the elbow. Swallows hands it off to Sloper. Sloper's going to take the 3. That's off the mark. Rebound to the Spartans in the corner. Spartans will bring it the other way. Stout, St. Mary's defense needs to get back. He's going to drive in. And, they do call it a charge.
Sloper with the charge.
He took forever. I thought he was just calling it a foul. He was really calling for the suspense there on that one, wasn't he? The ref, he was like, let's make him wait and think for a minute. Sawyer Stout picks up the first foul for the Spartans as Xavier Sloper takes the charge. Xavier, I think I had it somewhere. How many? He took 2 charges in Orofino.
He's taken quite a few this year.
Yeah.
His defense is definitely one of his strong points.
Jack Barta went out. Brock Barta checked in. Lumberjacks have it in the corner. Now to the wing to Year Out. Year Out has the ball poked away. Spartans get a steal.
With the steal.
Going to drive in. Shot up. No good. A little bit of a late whistle there, but a foul going to come against the Lumberjacks. Coach Chase is saying, where's that call down on the other end? They're going to get Barta with the foul.
Yeah, it's Brock.
Yeah, I always forget to do that. Sometimes I'll forget to give the first name when you got the twins out there.
Sawyer Stout, first one's good.
10-2, Lumberjack. Oh, I've missed that. I forgot to put a bucket up here on my. Misses the second one. I missed the bucket for the Spartans. There we go. 8-4. Oh, I must have gave one to St. Mary's when I didn't need to.
Yes,
that's what happened earlier. I need to find a score. There we go. No, that was Year Out. I'm going to give that one to him. There it is. 8-4, Lumberjacks with the lead. Year Out has the ball, left side, left wing. Now reverses to the top of the key. 3:37 to go first period. Support into the lane. Oh, yeah, he picked up that pivot foot before he passed it off. I think that's going to bring Hayden out of the game.
Isaiah Gustav checks in for him.
.332 and counting. St. Mary's with their press in the backcourt, trying to get the trap. Nice little move there to get around. Oh!
All right.
Seth tried to get out of the way, and I didn't think he made much contact, but Swallows is going to pick up the 4th foul for St. Mary's.
Yeah, they got to slow down on the fouls. They're doing a lot of that already.
I thought Seth had ducked out of the way just in time not to get the call, and
what it looked like, didn't look like there was much there, but
Jack Bart is going to check in, so we got Jack and Brock out there together. A little bit of a small lineup for the Lumberjacks. Short corner down to the low post. Going to be a bad, I think it was a pass. Going to get a turnover for the Spartans and a foul against Priest River. That foul looks like it's going to go against the number 3 of Stout, and that'll be his second. Only the second for the team as well. Lumberjacks don't want to get any more fouls themselves, obviously. That's going to be a couple of tough games for St. Mary's. I mean, they've got to host Orofino, then go play one of the top 1A teams in the state right on Saturday down in Kendrick.
Oh yeah, that'll be tough.
Barta, it's a year out, gets it into Barta. Barta puts up a shot, lots of contact, doesn't get a call for a foul. Coach Chase trying to figure out why the whistle's not blowing for the Lumberjacks. And the Spartans with the rebound. Into the lane is Matthews, and they're going to call the foul against St. Mary's.
Oh, my goodness.
Coach Chase is beside himself right now. That's going to be Lucas Matthews that drives the lane. Makes it a 6-8 ball game. The foul goes against Jack. So a bonus shot coming up for the Spartans. And they make the free throw. Makes it an 8-7 ball game. Brock Barta has it up top, picks up his dribble, swings over to Jack. Jack looking for Gustav. Had the opportunity there to get it to him. Going to get a foul on the Spartans there.
That's Carter Korf.
That is his first. 3rd team foul for the Spartans. 2:34 to go, first period. 8-7. Lumberjacks lead is 1. Getting it into Sloper. Good job by the Lumberjacks there. The assist to year out. 7-10. Lumberjacks with the 3-point lead. Swallows getting set to come back in. Going down to the checking the scores table. Spartans have it on the right side. Looking for that high entry pass. They get it there. Find a guy cutting up the lane. Shot is no good. Offensive rebound. Putback is good for the Spartans.
Carter Korf.
Trying to find him on my roster. Where did he go? There he is. Oh. 10.
Carter Korf gets in there. Breaks up the pass.
10-9 the score. Lumberjacks with the lead. Seth Swallows checks back in. Coming out is Brock Barta. You're out to trigger it in. Gonna get 3 on the way by
no good.
Brock Barta.
Jack Barta.
And is that a foul against the Spartans? Or I think they were the last one to touch it out of bounds, actually.
Looks like it.
Give the Lumberjacks a team offensive rebound there. 1:55 to go. Into the corner to Jack. Jack gonna drive baseline. Gets it up in the short corner. Out to Year Out. Year Out to the free throw line. Picks up his dribble. Or not picks it up. He gets it out to Gustav. Now to Jack. Sloper. 19 seconds on the clock. Sloper going to pull the jump shot. It's off the glass and good. Nice shot by Sloper. Lumberjacks stretch it back to a 3-point lead. Bring it down quickly for the Spartans is Lamana. He's going to find the number 34 of Brady Hatton, but he's going to travel. They got it to him in the low post. He picked up that ball and apparently took a couple of steps. I didn't quite see what he did. 12-9, Lumberjacks lead with 1:26 to go in the first quarter. Jack Barta takes it across the timeline, works it to the right, kicks it to the top to Swallow. Swallow's going to take the 3 right away. Good by Seth. Jack with the assist for the Lumberjacks. 15-9. Oh, I guess that's a good call because Isaiah was still shuffling his feet there. He wasn't necessarily set. Coach Chase thinking maybe that they elbowed him a little bit as he was putting elbow into him, but I thought it was more because Isaiah was still shuffling as he was into position. If he would have stood stone still, he might have gotten that call. Puts Lamanna to the free throw line. First free throw's good by him. Carson Hughes checked in for the Spartans. Both free throws are good by Lamanna. 15-11, St. Mary's leads by 4. 1:03 to go, first period. Jack Bardo has the ball up top, picks up his dribble, looks over to Sloper on the right side. Sloper's going to drive into the lane. Looked like there might have been contact, no call though. Rebound to the Spartans. Gustav almost had the offensive board, couldn't quite pull it in. Spartans working left side, now back to the top of the key to Lamanna. Lamanna looking to hand it off to Matthews, he does. St. Mary's back into a man defense, I think. Three-pointer on the way, that's good from the corner. Nice three.
15-14 now. 26 seconds left.
By Lucas Matthews. Gonna get a drive to the lane by Swallows. He'll be fouled. Not followed.
Leg number 15, Carter Core.
Foul number 2 on him. See if Seth has watched his follow through. They were talking about, told him in practice that his follow through was a little bit off for his free throws. Perfect follow through that time. After the game, Kenny Bechtel said that he was not following through with his hand afterwards, and that he was causing him to push those shots a little bit. That one looked good too, but it was just off the mark. Misses the free throw. Rebound to Spartans. 16-14. 2-point lead for St. Mary's. 14 seconds on the clock. Spartans setting up a little bit of a screen here. They get a guy kind of loose in the middle, but St. Mary's maybe making them think they had the opening. Going to get a shot is short by the Spartans. Rebound was to Year out with the rebound, right? And then St. Mary's tries to get a shot at the buzzer. Not going to be good. 16-14 is the score after the first period. Lumberjacks with the lead. We'll be back. After I'm looking for.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? You need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home, shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet auction, spirit building, senior night, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station. Checking in during the break, it was Landon Holmes. Missed the last game. He was sick. Good to see him back. St. Mary's with the ball. Or not St. Mary's. Spartans with the ball. Matthews has it. Swings it to the right wing to Hughes. Back to the top of the key. Now to the left side of the floor. Back up top and around the horn to the right side. Now to looking into the post. St. Mary's triple teams them down underneath, and we're going to foul on the floor against the Lumberjacks.
I think it's going to be Seth Suarez.
Forgot to write a couple things down in the first quarter, but oh well. Write that down. First foul for Holmes. Spartans will inbound, trailing by 2. Bad pass by the Spartans. We're going to get a steal by Barda.
Down low to Landon Holmes. Puts it up. Gets fouled. Number 32, Carter Cook with the foul. Landon Holmes will go to the stripe.
Carter Cook, his first foul. Landon has been 52% from the charity stripe on the season. Not quite where you want to be. See if he can help improve that percentage here with his free throws tonight. First one is up and good. 17-14, 7.5 to go. First half of play. Lumberjacks lead. Second free throw on the way. Nice touch. Both are good for Landon. Lumberjacks stretch it back to a 4-point lead. Lumberjacks looks to be in one of their presses. Going to get a deflection out of bounds by Year Out. I expect a packed gym here on Friday for that Orofino game. Oh, Lucas Matthews brings it down, quickly swings it over to Hatton. Hatton kicks it out to the corner to Lamanna, and the Spartans reset their offense. Lamanna, good little ball handler, gets the ball back to the top to Matthews. Sets the screen for a moment against Year Out. Back to Lamanna. Lamanna testing the waters up top, swings it over to the 35 of Krager. Ball is loose. I think that was another steal by Barta. Was it?
Yes, it was. And JJ here with the hand one.
TJ lays it up. I think I'm going to give Barta an assist because that's who stole it and I think fed it ahead.
Yeah.
And JJ gets to go to the free throw line. JJ on the season, 52% from the free throw line as well. St. Mary stretches it back to a 6-point lead. That's the largest lead they've had. That's the ties their largest lead. Year Out's free throw hops around, falls off, rebound goes to the Spartans. They'll bring it the other way. Working the left side. JJ got another deflection there. And up into the lane, shot up and good. That was Lucas Matthews. A little bit of a floater over the top of the defense from inside the paint.
Took a fight for that one.
Barta has it for St. Mary's. Working on Lamanna. Kicks it over to Year Out left side. Now he brings it into the lane. He's going to kick it to the short corner.
Mid-range by Barta, no good.
Yeah. Rebound went to Holmes. Holmes' first putback wouldn't fall in. Got his own rebound again and then is fouled. And that'll put Landon back to the free throw line. Carter Cook with his second foul. Third foul, a little bit of a difference here in the second quarter. St. Mary's with 1 foul, the Spartans with 3. Landon made his first 2, makes that one. He's got 3 points, all coming from the free throw line.
Nate Stiefels checks in for the start. Spartan. Mouthful.
21-16. And that one rattles home as well, make it 22-16. Landon's going to come out. Coming off of sickness, I'm sure his stamina might not be quite where they want it, so he's going to probably go in and out quickly. Spartans bring it back down the floor. 22-16, 6-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Matthews has it. Nice little move into the lane. Shot comes up short, though. Rebound is tipped out, I think, by Swallows. Sloper ends up with it in his hands, but I give the rebound to whoever tipped it out. Going to get a drive by Sloper. Shot won't go. Ball tipped around. Rebound to the Spartans. Spartans drive and laid up and in. That was Lamanna. That's his first bucket from the floor. He has a couple of free throws. 4-point lead for St. Mary's, 22-18. First game, St. Mary's didn't really pull away until the second half of the game. Barta's going to drive, kicks it down to Gustav. Now after the corner to Year Out. Left side, Year Out's going to drive. Shot is up, counts a bucket and a foul. Another nice strong move into the lane by JJ.
Another and one.
I'm telling you, you're going to get JJ Year Out. You're going to get Kean Garcia. You know, JJ will be, let's just say junior years. There's going to be a force to be reckoned with some of these guys down there on the floor.
No, JJ, he's a stud.
Free throw is no good. JJ is 0 for 2 from the charity stripe right now.
Him and his little sister Raven both.
Yeah.
There. She's just a freshman this year, one of the better players on the girls team. She's going to be good.
I think that was a jump ball called. I would like to see, and I don't know if she's going to get to come back and play basketball, but I would like to see Addie Stewart get to play basketball next year.
Oh yeah,
she was good. Spartans. Oh, bad pass by the Spartans.
Year out.
Picked off by Year out.
Over to Barda. No good. Doesn't go. Rebound by Nate Seifel.
Was it a layup?
It was a layup, yeah.
Coming the other way, a foul going against St. Mary's.
Xavier Sloper.
Yep.
Lamana's going to go to the stripe.
Xavier picks up foul number, I guess if I look up at the scoreboard, it probably has it up there. That's only his first foul, actually. Puts Lamana to the stripe. He's a 2 for 2, the only one to hit 2 for the Spartans. Make it 3. Speaking of Kean, he's going to check in. Jack Bart is going to come out. And Kean isn't just a 1 or 2 dimensional. He's a defender. He's a shooter. He's
no, he'll be good too. Shoots is bright.
Both free throws are good by Lamana. 24-20. Spartans keeping it right there with the Lumberjacks. Sloper with the ball, working right side. Gonna drive to the right side or left side of the blocks. Pulls up the jumper. It won't fall for him.
Rebound by Matthews.
I don't know if Coach wanted him to take a shot quite that fast, but it was a good look. Ball to the right wing. Year out on defense. Driving in, Lucas Matthews. Gonna get the block shot.
Hayden to Ford.
And the rebound. I guess there wasn't enough contact to get a foul call there. He went up early, got the head fake. St. Mary's, I think, turned it over the other way. I didn't see who turned it over, though.
I think it was Xavier.
It always hurts you when you get a good defensive stand, but you turn it over yourself on the opposite end. Matthews has it for the Spartans. They're really close to a travel. Shot was no good. Rebound to Gustav. 24-20, still the score. St. Mary's with a lead. Kean, a little short jumper. It's up and good. Don't really think there was an assist there as he made a move to the bucket before he went up with it. 26-20. Lumberjacks' biggest lead has been 6. Spartans with the ball up top. Almost just 3:50 to go, first half of play. Lucas Matthews has the ball at the elbow, back to Matthews. Into the lane, little floater, comes up short.
Rebound by JJ Year out. Pass to Kean Garcia.
Garcia, nice move. And that's what I talk about with the step he has that he can make to the bucket. Stretches it out to an 8-point lead and a Spartan timeout with 3:33 to go in the first half. It is a 30-second, a full timeout by the Spartans. Man, good game so far.
Oh, yeah. Pretty close.
28-20. What we got here? 8 points already for Year out. Sloper has 6. Garcia with 4 quickly. Landon has 4. All those from the free throw line. Swallows with 4. Wyatt Holmes with 2. Lumberjacks average about 9 to 10 guys playing and 9 to 10 guys scoring every game.
They're good all around. Wyatt hasn't been on the floor much tonight.
I've been joking with didn't he get 2 fouls? Yeah, he ended up with 2 fouls, so they're kind of
keep him, yeah.
I was joking with Coach Chase when he started starting JJ that he was hurting the points off the bench number. You know, when JJ was coming off the bench, the team was scoring 22, 24 points off the bench. There's still been a couple of games where they've had that, even with JJ starting, but it's not as many. Substitution made during that timeout. I see Landon back on for the Lumberjacks. Looks like JJ gets a breather. Hayden is in there, got him okay. Spartans with the ball. Press from the Lumberjacks. And, a foul there. Too much contact, I guess, by Kean. Third foul on St. Mary's, and I keep forgetting to put the Spartan fouls on my stats here. They've got 4. Spartans with the inbound pass. Have it on the left side. Lamana up to the top of the key now, in between. Going to have Garcia all over him. Looks like a man defense from St. Mary's. Looking into the low post. Some good ball movement, but a block there by Ford.
He's going to get another shot at it right here.
You're going to get a foul there, though.
Brady Hatton's going to go stripe.
Hayden was feeling it, just running on that excitement, and picked up a foul right there. puts the big man, Brady Hatton, to the free throw line for the Spartans. That kid is pretty good size. What grade is he in?
He's a junior, sophomore.
First free throw bounces out for him. JJ comes in, or no,
Jack in for Xavier.
Yeah, and Sloper, not Sloper, DeFort went out and Swallows back in. Little chest bump. I don't think it was intentional, but they had a little chest bump as he came into the court. Second free throw is good by Hatton. Lumberjacks have it now, 28-21, St. Mary's lead. Sparta thought about a three for a second from the left side, decided not to. Now he sets up the offense. Going to give it to Landon. Landon working on that right wing. Swallows cuts down to the low post. Going to pull up for the jump shot. I'm really surprised he did try to take that shot because he didn't have a good position. Rebound goes to the Spartans. Spartans blocked that one. That was Hatton with the block. Spartans battling here. Sawyer Stout with the ball up to the top to Stifle, who's in. Now back to Stout. Going to get a steal by Holmes as he strips that ball out. Chases it down. Ahead to Swallows. Kind of a bad pass. Swallows able to come up with it, though. Now St. Mary's will settle it down and set their offense up with 2:20 to go in the first half. Shot clock at 21. 28-21. St. Mary's leads by 7. Sparta to Swallows. Swallows picks up his dribble. Swings it to Garcia. Garcia going to get it to Gustav. Gustav drives the lane, trying to feed it underneath to...
one off Landon.
Yeah. Always hate when you got to give a turnover like that one. But it's a turnover on I guess you have to call it on Landon.
Not much you could do there.
Entry pass kind of got deflected a little bit, I think, by the Spartans, and then he just couldn't handle the pass afterwards. You can almost credit it as a steal, probably, too. Spartans have the ball in the midcourt circle. 1:52 to go first half. Out to the corner, right side, into the hands of the 35 of Prager. Now they look to the low post. Guy cuts in. He can't quite hold on to the ball.
Still no possession. Kareem Garcia got it.
I'll give the steal to Barta, I guess.
He's going to put it up for three.
Oh, just short.
Misses it. Out of bounds. Staying down there.
That ball looked almost perfect from the angle that I'm at, and it just came up a hair short. Minute 32 to go, first half, 28-21, St. Mary's lead. There's been no lead changes, no ties. Gonna get it to the corner.
Three.
Oh, back to iron.
No, rebound by Brady Prager. Prager, my bad.
Matthews controls it. He's gonna pull up for a quick three.
Not gonna hit that either. Rebound by Landon Holmes. Gets bodied by Nate Stifle, that is.
That is foul number 5 on the Spartans. A bad foul there. I'm sure their coach didn't want that foul to come at this point in time. 5th foul on the Spartans will put Holmes back to the free throw line. All 4 of his points are from the charity stripe. 4 for 4. Sloper gets ready to check back in for St. Mary's. Oh, that one.
Okay, perfect.
Fall through.
Allison get that one. Sloper and Euro both into the game. Gustav and Swallows coming out.
Who'd you say was the other one?
Isaiah and Xavier.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Second free throw. That one's good as well.
6 for 6 from the free throw line.
St. Mary's up by 9. Largest lead of the game for St. Mary's. And
good for Nate Stifle.
That was a quick shot for the Spartans. Coach Chase, I think, was it St. Mary's the timeout or the Spartans?
It's St. Mary's timeout.
We're going to take a quick break with that timeout.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
And we're back. That next commercial, a little bit too long to run. That one would have taken the full minute, so I didn't want to push the issue there. We've got 30-23. St. Mary's with a 7-point lead. Coach Chase getting on a little bit. Not quite happy with their effort of getting back on defense. So he had to, and that was a quick bucket. I mean, I was kind of looking at my stats trying to get something correct there, but it must have been just an easy layup in transition right down the court.
Kyle Smith into the game. Kyle. And man. Julian Sayal Grimaldo into the game, too. Brock Barta in there.
Ooh, all is out. My goodness. Seth is still in there. I think Isaiah's out. No, Isaiah is in there. Landon's out.
That's going to pull up for three. Doesn't go. Rebound by Ian Romano. Going back down. St. Mary's gets back on defense this side.
Oh, Swallows is in there, right?
Yeah, he's in there. And no Travis ball. So Julian Sayal Grimaldo now with possession.
I missed a few stats there, but that's okay. St. Mary's with the ball. Gustav has it, right wing. Gonna lose the ball, dribbles it off his foot.
Sawyer Stott with it now.
Coming the other way. Barta tried to take the charge. They didn't give it to him. Layup with Sawyer Stout.
13 seconds left in the quarter.
St. Mary's lead by 5, 30-25. Brock has it, works it left side, picks up his to the right side, picks up his dribble, looks into Kyle. Kyle pulls up the shot. Oh, in and out by Kyle Smith. That was a good look and a good shot. Wouldn't fall. That's the halftime, though. St. Mary's leading 30-25, and we're seeing a little bit of a fire out of Coach Chase on that last timeout. I'm sure there's going to be a little bit more in the locker room at halftime.
It's not going to be fun. I'm glad I'm not in there right now.
Just because you have a lead doesn't mean you're playing to the expectations, you know.
He's always got really high expectations for them.
So 30-25, St. Mary's leads at the half. We'll take a break as I total some stuff up here and look at my stats, and we'll come back with a look at the halftime numbers. Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau Insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown team. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Tired of wasting your money on credit card processing fees? Call Flat Creek Payments. We will help you reduce or eliminate your credit card processing fees. Take a moment to review those fees you paid last month. You know, the ones that slipped through the cracks. Now imagine having all that money back in your pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Let Flat Creek Payments make that dream a reality. Call Flat Creek Payments today, 208-695-1056. That's 208-695-1056. Flat Creek Payments. Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Sun Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Sun Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. And we are back. It is halftime here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. St. Mary's lead 30-25 at the break. Shooting percentages are pretty crazy right now, really. They're actually dead even for the overall field goal percentage. St. Mary's 42%. And the Spartans at 42%. The two-point range, 50% for St. Mary's, 47% for Priest River. The Spartans out shooting St. Mary's from outside, 25% for three-pointers, 17% for the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks have made up some of their score here at the free throw line, though, as they are at 70% on the night, 57% for Priest River. Rebounds, St. Mary's is being out-rebounded a little bit, 15-13. Assists, the Lumberjacks with 3. Steals, St. Mary's has 5, the Spartans with 1. Total turnovers, the Lumberjacks have turned it over 5 times, the Spartans 7 times. St. Mary's has got 5 points off turnovers from Priest River. The Spartans have 2 points off turnovers. St. Mary's has 3 blocked shots as well. And bench points, St. Mary's with 10, Priest River with 8 points off the bench. So pretty close there as well, and that really reflects on the scoreboard with most of those numbers alone, just with the shooting percentages and everything. Honestly, if Priest River, they've taken 8 free throws. If they've shot 70% from the free throw line, we'd probably be tied. This is, again, one of those games where it kind of goes to show how important free throws can be in a matchup. Individually, 8 points for Lucas Matthews for the Spartans, 6 points for Ian Lamanna off the bench, 3 points for Sawyer Stout, 3 points for Carter Cook, 2 for Carter Cork, 1 for Brady Hatton. St. Mary's, let me see, we got a couple of guys close to double digits. Of course, J.J. Yearout, he has 8 points to go along with 1 steal and a couple of rebounds and an assist. 6 points for Sloper, 6 points for Landon Holmes, all from the free throw line. Kian Garcia has 4, Seth Swallows has 4, 2 points for Wyatt Holmes. And again, Wyatt had 2 fouls early on, so he's been out for I don't think he played at all in the second quarter.
I don't think he did, no.
I think Coach Chase was confident with the rest of his guys lining up, so he was going to keep Wyatt fresh and ready to go for the second half and not let him get any more fouls called against him.
I'm sure he got his turn talking to about that. So
let's see. We have Holmes only playing 3 minutes in the first half of play. From your side of things, what do you think St. Mary's needs to do in the second half?
Not foul. I don't know. They've given a lot of free points from free throws. So
fouls is probably the biggest thing, really.
Yeah.
And they've had a couple of turnovers that were probably not very good. And as we heard there at that one timeout, Coach Chase is not happy with him getting back on defense fast enough. So I bet you we see a lot more fire under him when the second half starts.
Yeah, they usually come up better in the second half anyway. So
I've not been writing down these stats I normally take on this, so I'll put down my score still at the 30. to 25. Okay, we'll take another break. Come back with the second half.
Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night, or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler drops in the toilet, to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
And we made that a quick break because we did want to get some wrestling talk in there and have a little bit more explanation maybe from your side of things. You guys appear to have a pretty strong group of wrestlers.
Oh, yeah, top, bottom,
but it's been tough to win as a team this year because I think, have you guys had some sicknesses, been missing some guys at some of the tournaments and stuff, and you really got to have at least one guy in every weight class to be able to compete as far as overall team scores.
Yeah. We're, most tournaments we've been to this year, we've been right up there, top 3, 4, but, yeah, recently we've had a lot of guys sick, a lot of guys out. We've had struggle in some duels this year, having guys injured and just missing guys like that. So
Idaho Sports has talked about you guys quite a bit and about the North, saying that it might be hard for a team from the North to pull out a team win down south because there's so many more athletes, so many more wrestlers, I guess, from some of those teams down there. But they're pretty certain that there's going to be a lot of North athletes taking hardware home from state this year for wrestling, especially.
Us, Kellogg, probably 2 of the best teams in the state.
And they've mentioned you. They've mentioned, of course, Aiden and, of course, Trey.
Priest River's got a pretty solid lineup, too.
I think they called you I think Ryan Skaggs called you a hammer.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you pay attention to the North Idaho Prepcast or their wrestling Prepcast they do or not, but I swear he said Jackson Nantel is one of those guys up north and he's like a hammer.
Yeah, he paid close attention to me for football this year.
That is not going to be a happy coach there when the Spartans take that opening possession, steal it, and lay it up. And I think that was Lucas Matthews.
Yes, it was.
30-27. St. Mary's with the lead. And there's another steal. Oh, but there's a foul
on Jack.
Is it on Jack? I don't think so. I think it's going to go against Priest River. He tipped the ball away, but then he shouldered Jack to try to go get it to clear him out of the way. So the foul goes against Priest River. That is the number 3. That is Stout. That's his 3rd foul. He was shocked that he got the foul called on him, but he did get the slap of the ball and knocked it loose. But then he put his shoulder into Jack to shove him out of the way.
And Ian Garcia checks in for Barter too.
Yeah, he has it down in the corner. Now that's 2, I think, fast passes. I think that was
right off the face. That couldn't have felt nice.
Okay. I get it sometimes when it's a close call, but Sawyer Stout, he did that just basically elbowed or forearmed Wyatt in the face, and then he just kind of shrugged his shoulders and looked like, what did I do? That one was pretty clear.
Yeah, he's going to come out of the game for that one. Ian Lamont checks in for him.
Yeah, that's his 4th foul. And St. Mary's turns it over underneath, though.
As they get it right back. JJ Yearout puts it up. That'll be double digits for him today.
I'll give JJ a steal there, I guess. And turnover by the Spartans and Yearout with the put-up.
And stolen by Wyatt Holmes.
Lumberjack's going to pick up maybe.
And stolen again. That is a fast break. Brock Krager. Easy layup.
Stole from Yearout. And Krager with the bucket on the lay-in. St. Mary's needs to calm down a little bit here and slow their offense down a little bit. 32-29. Holmes with the ball up top. St. Mary's lead. Wyatt's going to drive.
And he's going to get stuffed. Brady Hatton.
Big block shot there by the big man down there. High pass into Holmes. Now to Sloper. Sloper down to the low post. Has that shot. Block hit.
That's Swallows for the second effort. The 2.
Swallows have the offensive board and the putback. St. Mary's leads it 34-29. The Lumberjacks can't start like that second half against some of these other teams they got to play. That was just kind of a sloppy start that second half. But Lamana with the shot, it's no good. Rebound for the Spartans.
That goes for two. Carter Cork with the offensive rebound to the two.
Carter Cork with 4 points on the night. Kean Garcia brings the left side. Spartans look like their defense has gotten a little bit more aggressive. Sloper, left wing. They are in a man defense right now, too. Sloper calling for some movement. Gets over to Garcia, now into Swallows. Swallows leaves that shot short.
Good, rebounded by, that is Carter Cork.
Swallows just didn't get enough up underneath that one. Spartans the other way. It's going to be Lucas Matthews. Gets it to the top to Prager.
He's going to go.
I think I might have foretold the future because I actually marked the last shot he made as a three.
Game's all tied up.
It is tied up. Just like that, tie ball game here in St. Mary's. Oh, and Wyatt Holmes with a shot. Was there an assist, or did he just get that into the lane himself?
He got that. Thanks.
Spartans with the ball the other way, picking up the dribble. Oh, over and back. Have to establish in the front court before you catch it. I learned that in Grangeville.
Priest River folks over there not happy about it.
.455 to go in the third period. 36-34. St. Mary's has seen the 9-point lead disappear. Holmes into the lane.
And he gets fouled. Wyatt's going to go to the strike. Brady Hatton with the foul.
It was Hatton's first foul. First trip to the free throw line, I think, for Wyatt this evening. Well, he was out most of the first half, so it definitely is his first trip. Couple of deep breaths. Focuses on that rim. Pops it in.
His first points tonight.
Yeah, he has 2.
Oh, my mistake.
Or no, 5. He had a couple of quick ones here in the second half already, I think. Both free throws up and good. Back to a 4-point lead, 38-34. St. Mary's up. Spartans with the ball. It's in the hands of Prager. Prager gets off to Matthews. Matthews, that ball down low. The ball is loose.
It's going to go out of bounds. I think it's going to be out on Sloper. I think that's what the call is. Yeah, Priest River ball.
I'll call it deflection. It's just a good hustle there. They don't have a hustle play option on this stats program. Into the short corner to Hatton. He's going to back in, kick the ball out to the corner. That's in and out. Wow. Offensive board, though.
Carter Cork's going to get 2 out of it. You're out to Holmes. Into the middle. Contested shot. He's going to get it.
You're out to Holmes. You're out with the assist. St. Mary's back the other way. St. Mary's leads it 40-36. Matthews has it up top for the Spartans. Surveys, swings it to Hatton, still up top, now back to Prager. Prager trying to feed it in, ball right back at him. It came off of
Wyatt had it, and then it bounced right off of him, right back to
who made that
Rob
for the
Prager.
Spartans?
He took it himself. That was Rob Prager.
Prager.
JJ Euro drives in. He's going to go to the line.
You're out foul. 4th foul on the Spartans in the third quarter. That one goes against the 15 of Korf. That's his third. Year Out has not made one from the free throw line tonight, though. This is that one, too.
Landon Holmes and Hayden DeFort checking in. Silver Falls at them out.
You're out with 10 already. He'd have about 15 if he'd made his free throws.
Oh, I got one either.
Fight for the loose ball. It's going to go out.
And stays down here.
I thought he was going to point it. I didn't see who it went out off of, but
he thought about it.
Yeah, he definitely was not sure which way he was going to go with it. Lumberjacks will inbound. Up the top to Wyatt. Oh, Wyatt. Oh!
Double dribble.
No, they get the double dribble call. He never picked up his dribble, though. I don't know about that. That one's the interesting one to me. Maybe he did. I didn't think he did. I think he just lost it for a second and regathered it.
That's a questionable one.
Spartans take it the other way, 40-38. Lumberjacks lead. Lucas Matthews drives.
By Wyatt Holmes, seeing Garcia.
Garcia gets the rebound after the swat. Gonna get it down to Hayden.
Under.
Hayden off the glass. Good. Landon Holmes, I think, with the assist.
Yeah.
42-38. St. Mary stretches it back to a 4-point lead. 3 minutes to go in the third. Down to the corner, driving from the left side, right side, going to get a...
Go out of bounds?
I think they're getting a blocking foul on...
Yeah, on Hayden.
I thought I put Hayden in there, and I don't have him in there. I didn't switch him for some reason. Loper went out earlier. That's who Hayden came in for. Actually, Hayden, I think, came in for Swallows. First foul against St. Mary's in the third.
Lucas Matthews.
Matthews has it, guarded by Garcia. Backs out to the circle. Picks up his dribble. Gets it over to the 35. A little deflection there by Year out. Spartan.
Ian Lamana, no good. For 3, Hayden before with the rebound. Back up to Wyatt Holmes. Landed Holmes down there at the post. He's going to get it. Okay, gets fouled and one.
And who was it that fed the ball up there, you said?
That was Wyatt, little brother to brother, actually.
Wyatt gave the assist. That's his first bucket from the floor.
That's 8 for him now, right?
Should be. Yep, 8. And he goes
having a good night.
And he goes to the charity stripe. Wyatt's going to come out now.
Gustav checks in for him.
The foul was against Krager. His first.
He's still perfect from the free throw line.
9 points for Landon.
He is on fire right now.
Year out, right on the hip, and I think he's going to get called for the foul there. A little too much there with the hip action. It's only Year out's first foul.
Jade Best looks like he's going to check in for the Spartans.
First time I think he's been in tonight.
I think so. Brady Hatton's going to come out.
2.5 to go in this third quarter. 45-48. St. Mary's leads it. Spartans did tie it up once. Lamana up to Matthews. Matthews works it over to the left side near the timeline. Now back to the right. Guarded by Year out. Drives through Gustav.
Who's the call on that one?
They're going to call it on Gustav. That one was a close one. I thought Gustav got in there and got set, but
yeah.
I don't go to all the official training and stuff, so I don't know how to call these calls, you know.
That'll send Lucas Matthews to the striker in M1.
Oh, they're going to call it in shooting, huh? Year out will come out. Oh, they called that on Year out, not Gustav.
Yeah, I think JJ defended it, and I think it was Isaiah did have his feet set, but no good from Matthews. Rebound by Wyatt Holmes. Matthews' brother again contested. He's going to keep it.
Into Gustav.
Oh, by Ian Lamada. He's going to go to the strike.
That one almost thought about rolling in, but decided not to. That was almost another and one for the Lumberjacks.
Get a lot of that tonight. Both sides.
Lamada, that's only his first foul. Gustav's first time to the free throw line tonight, I think. 59% from the cherry stripe. That one's going to rattle home. That'll fall. 6-point lead for the Lumberjacks. I missed. Sometimes I forget to put a bucket up for the Spartans. I'll wait to put that up in a little bit so then mess things up here. Gustav, second free throw. In and out.
Rebound by Holmes. Second effort. He's going to get fouled again.
The rebound was actually to four.
The trend of the and ones continues.
Jade Best with that first foul for him. Hayden DeFort's been earning a little bit more playing time every night.
I wish he'd wrestle.
free throw shooting for him. He hasn't been to the charity stripe this season, I don't think. Nice high arc, back iron.
Rebound by Lamana. Foul. I think it's going to be on Isaiah Gustav.
No. They get Hayden with that foul.
That was weird. I didn't even see him over there. Okay.
Ian Garcia goes to the bench. Coming in for him was Sloper. I think that was the only substitution made. 2 minutes just about to go in the third. Lumberjacks up 48-40. I'll get that score correct for the Spartans. There we go. Spartans have the ball up top. 22 on the shot clock. Matthews, right side. Down inside.
Oh! He got hit a couple times.
I think Landon's wasn't clean. They're going to get that foul on Landon. That'll be his second foul.
Him and Hayden both went up for the block right there.
Hatton to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2. Got 4 guys, really 5 guys, almost in double digits for St. Mary's right now. That one's going to, man, fell. That one was a tease.
That one thought about it. Gus Wallace checks in for Hayden before.
Second free throw. Free throws have hurt the Spartans tonight. Second free throw is up. That one off the side of the rim.
White Holmes with the rebound.
Gets it to Sloper. He'll bring it across the timeline. Works it to the left. Picks up his dribble to the top to Swallows. Swallows back to Sloper. Looking underneath to Wyatt. Wyatt back out to Sloper. Catch the shoot. Airballed that one. The rebound, St. Mary saved it back in, but the rebound goes to the Spartans. 3-point on the way by Krager. That one won't fall.
It'll rebound.
Lucky bounce on the rebound.
Lamana also doesn't go wide. Holmes will get the rebound this time.
That was a high pop out for that first rebound for the Spartans. Everybody for St. Mary's looking for that rebound closer to the rim. Down to Wyatt, now to Gustav. Gustav backing his way around. Shot won't fall in, but he will be fouled. Thought we were going to get another and one. See who that one goes against.
I think it's Ian Lamana.
Yep. Second foul on him. Gustav, I think it's a second. He's 1 for 2, right? I think from the free throw line. I think he went there a moment ago. Missed one, made one. Now what? They're going to have Yearout coming in, but Yearout's coming in for the shooter, so he'll come in for Gustav as long as Gustav makes the second. That one will go through. Isaiah will come out. Isaiah now up to, he's only got 2 points on the night. I thought he had a few more than that. Lumberjacks putting some full court pressure on here this time. Spartans get it across. Down to the top, Matthews, right side.
On for 3.
That's good. That's maybe like the first assist for the Spartans tonight. 49-43, Spartans aren't going away. Yearout drives right side, back out the wing to Holmes. Holmes going to drive, picks up his dribble, all over him with the defense, up to Wyatt Holmes. 19 seconds on the clock, on the shot clock, 28 on the game clock. Down into Yearout. Yearout going to go up. Oh, that one won't fall in for him.
Going to be out on JJ.
Yeah, he tried to get that rebound. Again, St. Mary's with pressure in the backcourt. Back out of it fairly quickly. 20 seconds on the clock. 17 action. Shot clock is off. Spartans play for that last shot of the quarter. 49-43. Lumberjacks lead is 6. Matthews to the left side, right side. Shot blocked by Wyatt.
That was a block. Just stay down there.
There was a lot of contact. I was waiting for that whistle.
I thought that was going to be a foul. He got him pretty good.
Down underneath, tied up. Travel underneath. 3 seconds on the clock.
Holmes to Sloper. Sloper puts it up, doesn't get it. That'll be for the quarter.
Wow, that's the end of the third, and I don't have that bucket for the Spartans. Three-pointer for them. 49-43. It's a 6-point lead. And we'll be back.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to safety. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff, and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to safety.
And we are back. Tim Parrish, Jackson Nantel. Where is state wrestling this year?
It's the Pocatello, Holt Arena.
Was it there last year too? Is that where it always is, or is it moved?
No, it rotates. It goes 2 years in Pocatello, Holt Arena, and
okay.
1 year at the Fort Idaho Center in Napa.
Yeah, 'cause that's usually a week or so before state basketball for boys.
Yeah.
49-43. We get ready for the fourth period. The Spartans have hung around this whole game. St. Mary's is led by 9 at one point. Lead is 6. Spartans are not going away. Lumberjacks, see here, Garcia is back out there. Who is out? I'm trying to see. I think Landon is out.
Yeah.
Spartans with the ball. JJ with some defense. And a double dribble by Lucas Matthews.
Matthews doesn't like that call.
Well, we had one earlier that I thought was kind of close with Wyatt, so. Lumberjacks have the possession here, looking to extend this lead out some more. Sloper has it. Looks like a man defense by the Spartans. Sloper's going to. I thought there was
a lot.
I thought there was a travel there.
I think it was 4 steps with that ball.
It's going to be a blocked shot for the Spartans.
I don't know how that wasn't a travel. I don't know how that wasn't a shooting foul. That was a lot of contact.
Bad pass.
Intercepted by Lucas Matthews.
Going to get it down the other way.
That'll be good. That was 4.
St. Mary's has given up a few too many turnover points here in the second half. 49-45. St. Mary's lead is 4. Swallows to Sloper.
Back to Sloper.
Looking into the
almost bad pass out of bounds.
Sloper just leaves that one. Sloper left it a little bit too far out, but also Carter Cook made just enough contact to where Holmes wouldn't be able to get to it cleanly and not draw a foul. Inbound. St. Mary's trying to get a steal here. Can't get the steal yet. Still working at it. Across the timeline is the Spartans, though. It's Lucas Matthews has it. Works it to the right side. Drives all the way down. He's going to shove him. Is that foul against St. Mary's?
It is.
Okay. Wow. That one is very... I'm sure you've seen what I've seen. He shoved JJ out of the way as he went by.
Back and hard to call that a foul when JJ is the one getting shoved on his back. So that's interesting.
Inbound pass. Lots of contact. JJ almost gets the steal. Surprised there wasn't a foul called on that one. Spartans working the ball around. 27 seconds. Shot clock reset after a foul. Nice little move. Bucket by Traeger.
2-point game. Priest River is not letting them pull away.
And a timeout.
Looks like Priest River.
No, it was Coach Chase, I think. See how long it was. It is a full. 49-47. Wow. So besides the wrestling, what do you look forward most to when it comes down to going to like state?
The bus rides are fun. We just had that this last week and going down to Chalice, 8 hours. So it's a lot of people don't like the bus rides. I like it. It's fun, team bonding. And then spending 2-3 nights together in a hotel room is pretty fun too. It's just the team bonding. I think that's my favorite part. Also, just the experience of being in a big old stadium like that, and Holtz Arena's got 16 wrestling mats out on the football field, and it's a pretty cool sight.
Well, hopefully you guys get a bunch of you down there.
Oh yeah, I think we got a really good shot at taking the district championship away from Kellogg, and then taking on the state trophy too.
I was looking at, I guess, like standings on the track wrestling or whatever that site is. Kelby Harvey's a freshman, right?
Yeah.
His record looked to be pretty darn good.
Yeah, he's having quite the season this year. Just a freshman too. He is gonna be good. I mean, he's already good.
St. Mary's with the ball, lead by 2. Gonna get the ball to Year Out. Swallows to Sloper. Sloper left corner, back up to Year Out. Year Out back to Sloper. Sloper's gonna take that 3. It's off the rim, won't fall in.
Rebound by Carter Cook.
That's right. St. Mary's with still time on the clock was gonna take a 3 there. Patton with a hot hand drives in, dishes out to Lucas. 3 on the way. That's off the mark.
Oh, rebound by Holmes.
Oh, is it going to be Holmes or is there going to be a foul on Wyatt? I think they're getting Wyatt with that foul.
Looks like it.
That's his 3rd. He was over the back of him making some contact there.
Jack Barter's going to come in the game for King Garcia.
It's been a while since Jack's been in. But he did have a couple of quick turnovers, I think, at the beginning of the 4th.
Ian Lamotta for the lead, doesn't go.
Ball tipped around.
Still fighting for it. JJ Yearout comes out with it.
Year Out, top of the key with it. Little skip pass over to Barta, now to Wyatt. Wyatt spins, trying to find some room, puts the shot up, it'll fall in.
The fight for that one.
Yeah.
A lot of tough defense.
4-point lead for the Lumberjacks again. Lamotta has it. He's a long 3. That's going to rattle home.
Deep 3. Just a 1-point game now. We got a foul. It's going to be on 15. That is Carter Core for the Spartans.
Where are you, Carter? There you are. That's his 4th foul.
Garcia right back in for Barta.
51-50. My goodness, what a ball game this has been.
I said this game was going to be tight.
Garcia with the ball up top. Swings it over to Sloper. Sloper looking, gets it to Year Out, cutting. Year Out makes a move around his guy. That's going to fall in. Nice step to get around the defense by Year Out.
What points does he have here?
12. Wyatt Holmes is up to 10. Patton Krieger thought about a 3, decided not to. Back out to the top. Driving, shot up. It's going to bounce around and fall in. Carter Court got the lucky bounce on that one.
That's into the middle of the Wyatt Holmes.
Foul now to Holmes. Put him back to the stripe. That foul goes against Lamanna, his 3rd. Spartans have 2 guys with 4 fouls. That's Sawyer Stout and Carter Core.
I don't think Stout's been in the game for a little bit.
Free throw, good. The bad thing is neither of those guys really had an impact scoring-wise, so if they foul out, it's just a little bit of depth for the Spartans. You know what I mean? It's not hurting them as far as their scores right now. 54-52, back to a 2-point lead. Wyatt, a chance to make it a 3-point game. And he does so. Wyatt now up to 12.
What's he have for rebounds?
That doesn't show me that right here. I'd have to look into the other part of the program.
He's got to be getting close. He's got quite a few rebounds.
Yeah.
Getting close to a double-double.
Krieger hands it off to Stout. Back over to Lamanna. As we just said, Stout hadn't been in for a while. He is on the floor now. Lamanna guarded by Garcia. Garcia using those quick body movements to try to get that ball out of there. Little backdoor pass. Driving down is Krieger. Gets Swallows to kind of pump fake a little bit. Bite on that pump fake, but doesn't get it.
By JJ here.
Big steal by JJ. He'll lay it up and in.
Easy layup. Walks into that one.
God, JJ is so fun to watch. There's another deflection there. JJ almost coming up with another steal.
Contested three.
Go.
Court with the rebound. Carter Cook going to put it up, and there's going to be a foul on Wyatt Holmes. I don't know about that one.
Wyatt's looking over to the ref. Not like looking at him like with a bad look, just kind of like asking him, I think, what did I do?
Wait for an explanation. It looked like he got the ball, definitely, but I don't think he got much more than that.
Fourth foul on Holmes. Free throw line for the Spartans. They haven't been great from there. Carter Cook is 1 for 5. Landon Holmes is going to swap out with his brother.
Isaiah's going to come in for Xavier, too.
Second free throw from Cook is on the way. That one no good either.
Out of bounds on Priest River.
No. Wow.
Okay. Looks like Sawyer Scott got all of that ball, but
5-point lead for St. Mary's, 57-52. Lots of time on this clock, though. St. Mary's wants to send that lead out again. Into Stout. Gonna get a three. Off the mark.
There's a bounce by Carter Cook, Ian Garcia. And Holmes out of the net.
Oh, was that Garcia that fed it up to him?
Yeah.
59-52, back to a 7-point lead. Lumberjacks have weathered the storm several times. Going to get a nice one.
Like AJ, you're out. It's like they're right out of bounds.
Can't ever keep your eye off where JJ is out there. He's going to be after that ball no matter what.
Wyatt's going to check in for Seth. The Holmes boys back on the floor together.
Always fun when you got all these brothers that play together. I always laugh because JJ and Isaiah look like they could be twins also. Matthews has the ball, 22 seconds on the clock for the Spartans. 3:35 to go, fourth quarter, 59-52, Jacks with the lead. Matthews drives, kicks it out to the corner, left side, looks to the underneath, shot is up and good. Good job by Wyatt Holmes to not elevate and get a foul called there. Don't give him an and one. Year out. Oh, beautiful pass! Landon Holmes with the assist from Year out. And the and one.
He's got back to the stripe Warriors, but flawless tonight.
Timeout taken by the Spartans. That foul, is it against number 10? It is. That's Lamanna's fourth. They've got 3 guys with 4 fouls. That was a gorgeous pass from Year out. There was, I think, 2 defenders down there. I don't know how he managed to right by both. Get that one in there.
That's beautiful.
61-54. 7-point lead still for the Lumberjacks. Take a look now at that real quick. You were asking rebounds a moment ago. Wyatt. I only have him with 5.
Well, seems like he's getting them almost every time.
And we don't even have, according to mine, I don't have anybody that's even close to a double-double yet.
Oh.
Tied up at 24 rebounds apiece for both teams. 64% for the free throws for St. Mary's. And 42% for Priest River. They make a few more of those free throws, shoot 63% themselves. This game, again, could be tied.
Yeah,
or they could have a lead.
We got Landon Holmes going back to the stripe now, and he's, 8 for 8 from there tonight?
Oh, let me look. I don't.
He has been flawless from
7 for 7.
7 for 7. Okay, that and one. He's going to get another and one right here.
3:17 left to go in the game. St. Mary's a chance to stretch it back to an 8-point lead. Oh, darn. Misses that one. Rebound to the Spartans.
That's unfortunate. Jinx. Commentator jinx.
Lucas Matthews trying to get that pass in. Can't quite get the pass cleanly. And we get a blocking foul against Isaiah. I don't know how you can get a blocking foul. It looks like he was behind the offensive player, but that is Isaiah's second foul. Okay, so Swallows in.
Xavier Sloper checks it for Gustav.
Wyatt Holmes came out for a breather. Up the top to Lamanna. Now to Matthews. Lumberjacks, I think, in a man defense. Back to Lamanna up top. And another steal by Year Out. Year Out with a layup. 63-54.
Almost looked like foul there on Matthews. I thought he was going to go for another and one for a minute.
9-point lead for St. Mary's. Prager looks inside, get it out of Patton, I think. Shot up and no good by Cook. Rebound was to Landon. And Sloper controls it for St. Mary's. 2.5 to go. Sloper drives, picks up his dribble, back out to Year Out. Year Out. Pulls up for the short corner shot, but Coach Chase is going to call a full timeout real quick. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 2:20 on the game clock. Let's see, man. We have now 3 guys in double digits. So JJ has 16 right now. Landon with 13. Wyatt with 12. Sloper's knocking on the door with 8. Swallows is just a couple of buckets away with 6. 8 guys with scoring so far. Aside from the battle that the Spartans have put on here, it's been that, St. Mary's has put up some numbers, that's for sure.
Yeah, they definitely have. They are looking good.
See if they can get this out to a double-digit lead first time of the night. They've had it to 9 once or twice before.
We have a couple of tests this week, and Friday here against Orfino, and then in Kendrick on Saturday. Those are, especially Kendrick, those are 2 really tough teams.
Kendrick is going to be uber important for Max Prep. Even if you don't get the win, if you play them really close, that'll help. Because, they're one of the top teams in the state. So,
yeah, defending state champs.
And defending champs. Orfino, that'll help with, if we can get that win, that'll help with Max Prep as well, I think. But Orfino still ranked lowly in all the rankings, so. Pass up the top, stolen by the Spartans. Stout with the layup. God, I don't want to see these turnover points. I think the Spartans have a lot of turnover points. 63-56 over and back.
Is that what that was? I think so.
They are, but he was so far up the court, I don't see how it wasn't over and back.
Yeah.
Well, I had Bardas coming right back out, and I had him in.
That's going to check in for Kean Garcia.
I didn't even make my sub to see when they came back after the halftime, or the timeout. My guess is maybe he wasn't set in the front court. Maybe he jumped into the front court and was still in the air.
Could be.
Matthews with the ball for the Spartans. Drives. Puts it up and good on the little layup. Hook shot.
Just a 5-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Now, the Spartans ready to not quit.
There's a foul on Priest River. The foul is... Oh, it's only the 4th foul. Okay, 4 fouls apiece. I was going to say, the good thing is the foul, but the bad thing was if it was going to go to the free throw line, Year Out has struggled a little bit from the cherry stripe. Kean going to check back in.
Seems like the one weakness he's got.
So Landon Holmes comes out. Garcia checks back in. And a timeout taken by the Spartans with a quick 30. Coach Chase made that personnel change there. I think they wanted to reset something on their offense. Kellogg girls in district action tonight played Priest River and beat the Spartans 48-30.
I believe Orfino and Grangeville played tonight too.
Yeah, that one's going to be, that'll be all Grangeville.
Yeah.
It's more than likely going to be, of course, Grangeville, the number 1 seed out of state, or the number 1 seed too. And I think Kellogg girls will be that team playing that play-in game.
Yeah, projection is they lose to Nampa Christian, I think, in the play game. That's what they're saying right now. But Doug's got a good team, so I don't know.
1:52 to go, and again, the Spartans just not going away. to Garcia. Holmes puts it up.
Nice
shot. Lay up there
by Holmes with the assist from Garcia. He's back to 7 now.
Gonna have Year out with the defense there. A little skip pass in, trying to get it. Oh, lost shot.
Wyatt Holmes.
Rebound was to, I guess,
Swallows. That was Swallows. That gives it to Xavier.
Xavier has it up to Year out. St. Mary's going to burn some time off the clock. They've still got, obviously, a shot clock to contend with. Sloper out to Garcia. Garcia's watching that timeline, tightrope in that. Going to go to Sloper. Now to Year, Holmes. Holmes up and through his defense. Push back in. Oh, it's going to fall in.
Great second effort by Wyatt Holmes.
He just tapped it back up in the air and got it to fall. Shot up by the Spartans the other way, no good, but an offensive board.
Putback Cook with the second effort.
Good. 67-60. And a foul, no?
Yes,
yeah,
foul.
Stout.
Reach on Sawyer Stout.
That's his 5th.
That'll do it for him.
So Stout fouls out with 5 points on the night. 4 from 2-point range, 2 2-point field goals, 1 free throw.
Nate Stiefel going to check in for him. JJ Year out at the stripe.
See if Year out can make one. I think he's 0 for 4. Oh, that's just unfortunate because that one just rimmed right out. That one, Year out. Struggling from the free throw line this evening. Going to get a rebound to the Spartans, and they're going to push it. 38 seconds. Matthews works to the right side. St. Mary's just doesn't want to foul. They get it down inside.
This is it.
That is crucial. Bunny missed. Year out with the rebound. Shot clock off. Spartans will have to foul. There was a foul there. They didn't get the call. And again, they were fouling, but they didn't call it.
Deal by Lucas Matthews. Puts up and misses it. Oh, my goodness. That will just about do it.
Who has the rebound?
Looked like Xavier, but St. Mary's will run the clock out, and that is going to be a win for St. Mary's tonight.
The Spartans were trying to foul Key in there. You could see him patting him and tapping him. The ref didn't blow the whistle.
We're going to time out with 3 seconds left, so not quite over yet, but
the refs didn't blow the whistle, and it had worked out an advantage for the Spartans with that run out, and then they missed the easy layup. What did we have happen here that the Spartans get the ball?
Lucas Matthews stole it.
So there's the end of the game. 67-60. St. Mary's moves to 5-1 in league play, 10-6 overall. And I haven't fixed all that on my record, but 10-6 overall, 5-2 in league play. They're tied up with Dorofino now with the league records.
Dorofino's they lost to Grangeville once, and they also lost to Kellogg once, I believe, too.
And Priest. No, they lost to Priest River. They beat. I think they beat Kellogg twice.
Priest River lost to Kellogg once. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I think Kellogg's the only one that Priest River beat twice, or Dorofino. So, I've got to take a time out, come back with my post game.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses. And most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh pow. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes in all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports, located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action? Heck, yes, that'd be awesome. Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community? Obviously, yes. Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And we are back. The final 67-60 in favor of the Lumberjacks against the Spartans that they came to play tonight. They trailed by 9 several times, but made little runs. St. Mary's made some mistakes. Again, Coach Chase probably going to not be happy. Turnovers weren't as bad as I thought. We only ended up with 13, but still, there was a few too many easy points on those turnovers for the Spartans.
Yeah, they fought.
Let them stay in it. Shooting percentages, let's look. St. Mary's, man, started off good. They ended up at 56% from the free throw line. The Spartans were 42%. Field goal overall, 52% from St. Mary's. That is a great shooting percentage for one game. And the Spartans kept the Lumberjacks on the heels as they shot 46% from the field. Three-point percentage, St. Mary struggled tonight, 11%, 1 of 9 from downtown. The Spartans were 4 of 17 for 24%. Not quite where you want that as a three-point percentage either. The Lumberjacks, 61% their two-point range, and the Spartans were 57% from two-point range. It was just a battle all the way through as far as the shooting percentages. St. Mary's with 9 assists. Spartans had 2 steals. St. Mary's with 9, 6 for the Spartans. St. Mary's had 6 block shots, 4 block shots for Priest River. St. Mary's edged the Spartans by 2 in rebounds, 29-27. Turnover points, St. Mary's just edges, that was close, 11-10. It's a good thing St. Mary's matched them with the turnover points, because they both had 13 and 14 turnovers, respectively. St. Mary's 13, 14 for the Spartans. Spartans had 14 points off the bench. St. Mary's with 21 points off of the bench for their bench players. So good job by the guys coming in to support the team. And man, individual scoring for the Spartans, they ended up with 2 guys in double digits. No, 3 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys scoring in total. 11 points for Ian Lamanna off the bench. A good night for him. 10 points for Lucas Matthews. 10 points for Carter Korf. Carter Cook had 7, as did Brock Krager. 2 points off the bench for Nate Steifel, and 1 point off the bench for Brady Hatton. St. Mary's ended up with 3 guys in double digits. Tied for the lead in scoring tonight was Wyatt Holmes and J.J. Yearout. They each finished with 16 tonight.
Nice for both of those guys.
And then Landon Holmes was right on his brother's heels. He ended up with 13 points. Sloper had 8. 6 for Seth Swallows. 4 points for Garcia. 2 points for Hayden DeFort. 2 points for Gustav. And, man, it was a solid effort from all the Lumberjacks, too. I mean, Hayden had a couple of turnovers, but he had some good solid time as well out there. Leading rebounder was Wyatt Holmes with 6. Leading assists was Yearout with 3. Leading steals, let me guess, it's JJ with 4. Right on his heels with Barta. Barta had 3. And JJ had 8 points off of turnovers. Half of his points came off of steals. And I think it was all the steals. He laid up, I think all of his steals were easy lay-ins. So, again, JJ just putting in work and just keeping that edge on the scoring lead between him and Wyatt. So they came in with a 3-point differential, and it stays that way going into the next game for them. What's your final thoughts on this one?
It was a close game, just like I thought. Priest River, they're not a team that's just going to roll over and die. You can't really. And we definitely could have played a lot better. There was a lot of mistakes. Sure, they're gonna have probably a tough practice tomorrow. So.
Yeah. The league play is tight. I mean, you sit here and look at the overall schedule. St. Mary's, again, the only team in the Central Idaho League boys with a winning record. You look at that and you think, oh, God, St. Mary's is going to run away with the league. You know, once again, they're just going to dominate. And it's really close, I think. Despite those records, every single team is actually really close. I just think that we've had the ability to beat some of these teams by double digits early in the season. It won't necessarily happen that way. I mean, Grangeville, we did beat them in both games by double-digit leads. But that's not necessarily going to happen with everybody we play. Kellogg is going to be tough up at their house. They always are. And, again, that Orofino game, that one is probably the most important one coming up just because of the confidence they're going to have coming into our house from beating us in Orofino for one, you know. That's going to be crazy with that game, I think, and I just hope that the Lumberjacks can come in with that right mindset and take that win away from Orofino.
I think the district tournament's going to be pretty crazy. With how close everybody is, I would expect some upsets.
We need that district tournament to come through St. Mary's.
Yeah.
And that home court advantage will be huge, I think, and we definitely want to be that league champion. I mean, every team wants to be that league champion, but you want to have that because you only got to win one game, I think, to go on to state, I think.
If you win the league championship, then you have that auto bid. But you got to win. You win two, you win the district.
Yeah, I guess I got to wait until I see what the bracket looks like. It used to be like last year. We only had to win that district championship game. You know, we just had to win the first one. If Kellogg had won the first one, then we had to play them again. And if they won that one, we had to play them a third time, I think. Or it's best 2 out of 3, I think. If they would have won both, I think it would have been done. And then if we would have won one, they won one, then it would have been. I don't know if they've changed it up this year, but I gotta wait. I'm gonna have to look. The district brackets might be out already on Idaho Sports for that for the boys too. So I will have to look at it and see.
Yeah, I think I would assume it's the same as the girls bracket, because the girls bracket they have that playing game.
Yeah, there's just one and in though. I think I had the bracket. And it looked like the league champion has to play one game, and if they win that one, they're right into the state tournament. I think I could be wrong.
And what it is they have that playing game, which was Orofino and St. Mary's. Orofino won, so they played the 1 seed Grangeville.
Yeah, Grangeville still has to play. They have to win that one, and then they have to play one more.
They have to play Kellogg, who beat Priest River tonight. Yeah, and then they win that.
That's right.
In the
they've got to win too.
And then Kellogg goes to that playing game against the 13th from District 3.
Good job.
I know my bracket.
Keeping me straight, man. Jeez.
I'm a nerd about this stuff. I know my bracket. I love brackets.
Well, just keep in touch with me if you want to go. We can set it up to. I can. You can ride with me up to Kendrick or whatever. I mean,
I had fun tonight. This was fun. I got to do this again.
How about if you make a trip? How about if you make it down to state somehow if boys basketball makes it down there?
That would be something. That'd be fun.
Let's see. I need that. Hopefully this recorded all the way through. I think it did. Good. All right. Well, that's going to do it here for us from Lumberjack Gymnasium. 67-60, the boys win. Thanks, Jackson, for coming up. It was definitely great having you up here. And we've got another one. Well, you're not doing well. Clark might get mad at me, Groggy, because I told him I said that you were coming tonight. And he goes, "Oh, replacing me, huh?"
Oh, Clark.
But there's always a chance I'll talk to him if he's not available for that game against Orofino. I mean, you can come up anyways. I don't care. I'll put a microphone on I've got more spots. I'll put a microphone just on a cable, and you can hold it.
That might look a little goofy.
But anyways, that will wrap it up for tonight. We hope everybody enjoyed the game, and we'll see you back here on Friday when the Lumberjacks host the Maniacs for a really big game. I mean, St. Mary's, like I said, we need that win because they beat us once. Definitely need that one. Don't want to end up with a tie with any of these teams in league play.
No, we don't want it to come down to a tiebreaker.
All right. We're going to wrap things up here. Have a great evening, everybody. You've been listening to another production of Lumberjack Sports on KOFE 1240 St. Mary's, your Lumberjack Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We also want to thank our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Until next time, same as always, go Lumberjacks!